morning, everybody, and welcome back to our final session day. I hope that you've all enjoyed these games as much as I have. They've been fantastic, and from those images we can see really very successful, and I hope that you've all enjoyed witnessing incredible feats on the field of play. Before we start, we would like to remember one of our honorary members who we recently lost. We learned with great sadness of the passing of our colleague and dear friend, Mr. Militon Sanchez-Rivas, honorary member. Thank you. He dedicated his life to sport and to the Olympic movement in Panama and across the Americas. And under his leadership, that's going so fast on the prompter, so I'm not going to be able to read all of that, so I'm going to read on my notes here. Thank you. He dedicated his life to the Olympic movement and to everything around solidarity and athletes in Panama, and he left a strengthened and consolidated legacy for future generations. We want to remember him for his belief in the power of sport and in his power in the Olympic ideals and the values that he lived by daily. So let's take a moment to honor him. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Over the last 2 weeks, we have seen and witnessed incredible games. We want to thank the Milano Cortina team and the organizers and our dear friend, Giovanni. I have no words, really. When we... At the start of the games, we were talking, and you spoke about the goals for the Italian team, which you've so surpassed. It's been amazing. But also the Italian fans and the spectators, the way that they have taken in all countries and they've cheered for everybody. Some of the athletes in the different villages, when I went to go and stay with them, they spoke about their memories in Cortina. The athletes spoke about the opening ceremony and the way in which that was delivered, how they felt that it was better than any other opening ceremony, even walking into a big stadium, because they got to be with the communities and they got to high-five all the little kids, and they were sharing photos of little kids hanging out of windows, shouting down at them, throwing them different toys and flowers, and that is just the true passion of Italy. So thank you for bringing that alive. We're eternally grateful for the hard work that you and your team have done in the last few months, and especially during these games, and we're very appreciative of that. And without further ado, we will ask for you to come up and present for us.
Just a few words, yeah? Don't mind.
Thank you. You can say.
Well, we do have some members online.
Okay.
I won't go through all of that, but we're in a bit of a hybrid situation, so we do have a few members online, which we can't see, but they're all over here. Yep. Thank you. The team are going, yes, they're online. They're online. We can see them.
Dear Madam President, dear friends, there will be time to examine in detail the model behind these pioneering games, the reasons for their remarkable success, and indeed what might have been done better. As for the overall outcome, the appreciation expressed by the athletes and the impact of Milano Cortina 2026 on the Olympic movement and on fans across the world, I will not add a single word to what President Coventry said at Thursday's press conference. Mine is simply a brief expression of thanks, free of any rhetoric. It comes from the heart, and not only from me personally, but on behalf of the entire organizing committee. I am proud of each member. Grazie, veramente grazie. Per favore, Andrea Francesi. Dear Kirsty, dear IOC team, Christoph, the whole team, thanks. Grazie, grazie, grazie. Thank you for never ceasing to believe in us, for showing us the way, for supporting us in the most difficult moments, and there were not a few, for so generously walking this path with us every step of the way, and above all, for the climate of harmony and genuine cooperation that you fostered in our daily work, and for the mutual respect that characterized every discussion. What I take home from these games is a powerful feeling captured in a single word: unity. Together, again, together, we were truly stronger. Stronger than any challenge and any adversity. It's a life lesson that none of us, from the president to the youngest member of the team, will ever forget. Grazie e un abbraccio a tutti voi.
Hello and welcome to the Olympic Winter Games Milano Cortina 2026.
Mathilde Grillon, four-time Olympic medalist.
What a race from Jutta Leerdam. She is the new Olympic champion.
It is a victory in itself after the slam she took on her first run.
She just overtook her mentor, Chloe Kim.
Second time ever an athlete from Kazakhstan has won a gold medal at the Olympic Winter Games.
It's gold number 2 for Federica Brinoni.
He knows how to jump.
Johannes Husflug-Clavo, the first athlete to win 6 gold medals at a single Olympic Winter Games.
It's her 6th Olympic Games. Ariana Fontana, this is the 14th time she's had an Olympic medal put around her neck.
Oriol Cardona Cole to make history here from Spain, and the gold medal will be his.
France, they are the best of the best.
Is a glittering gold.
Team USA wins Olympic gold in overtime.
Country Canbanks finally grabbed an Olympic medal.
She had the eye of the tiger dropping into that run.
Mikael Kingsbury, 3 silvers and 2 gold.
Brazil win their first ever Winter Olympic gold medal. Sweden will secure the 1, 2, 3. Gold medal number 3 for Franjo von Almen. He's there again.
Absolutely incredible. And we know that they've been a success, but when you stop Carnival in Brazil to celebrate a gold in the Winter Olympics, even bigger success. Amazing. Congratulations. And with that, I'd like to call our Coordination Commission Chair, Kristen Closter, to please come up. Thank you.
Dear President, dear IOC colleagues, and dear friends. Over the past weeks, I have had the privilege of traveling across all the clusters of these games, from the Alpine valleys to the heart of Milan. And everywhere I went, the same energy emerged, a deep Italian pride, expressed in its own way in each region. Lombardia, Veneto, the province of Trento, the province of Bolzano. Each territory carried its own identity, and yet all shared the same generosity, the same warmth, and the same joy in welcoming the world. These games were built on an ambitious model, a truly decentralized games across mountains and city, a model that naturally comes with operational complexity, but a model that also has brought remarkable agility and a lighter footprint. It has allowed us to rely on local expertise from people who know their valleys and their terrain intimately. And perhaps most importantly, this model has revealed the strength and diversity of these magnificent host regions. From what I have seen and heard, athletes have felt at home in every village. Their early feedback is positive regarding the quality of the infrastructures, the welcoming atmosphere, and the human scale of each village. We will confirm these impressions through the formal debriefing, but all signs point in the same direction. The experience has been strong, sincere, and truly appreciated. We also know that audiences have been excellent, both in Italy and globally. The early medals of Team Italia amplified this momentum, creating an enthusiasm felt in the venues, across live sites, and throughout the country. Allow me to share a few personal moments with you. In Anterselva, the biathlon family gathered in the heart of the mountain, supporters waving flags, encouraging their favorites, and they know their favorites. And perhaps more importantly, the feeling of a very, very strong athlete community in this venue. In Milan and in Cortina, people paused in front of the Olympic cauldrons, captivated by the flame, and pride and emotion said everything about the spirit of these games. The curling venue offered another kind of magic, the arena of the opening ceremony of the Games in 1956. With its wooden stands and seats, it's filled with history, and it created an atmosphere of both intimate and timeless nature. Santa Giulia left its own impression, modern and beautiful, a future landmark of Milan. The steepness of the arena, the brightness of the ice, it was almost magic. Santa Giulia will captivate audiences for many years to come. Figure skating and short track reached extraordinary heights in its atmosphere. The energy in the stands lifted the athletes, and the athletes lifted the crowds, and it created a connection that went well beyond the competitions. And the speed skating venue, my personal favorite, for the first time, a temporary oval, with ice which delivered Olympic records already at the first day of competition. What a legacy of opportunity for future Winter Games. What has defined these games from the very first day is the quality of our collaboration, and I will just echo Giovanni's words. It has been exemplary in every respect, transparent, direct, and constructive. This way of working, which is built on trust and honesty, allowed us to move forward together, to anticipate challenges, and to find solutions in real time. It is one of the true strengths of Milano Cortina 2026, and it follows steadfast leadership and cannot be taken for granted. Giovanni, Andrea, with your great team, this is something I wish to acknowledge with sincere appreciation. Milano Cortina will leave us with important lessons. These insights will be particularly valuable for future games, and for the Olympiad, for the French Alps, and more broadly for the future of Olympic Winter Games. What has been achieved here will inform our collective thinking and strengthen the path ahead. I could not finish this report without expressing my gratitude to a number of people. First of all, to the members of the Coordination Committee, to Sari for having chaired the Commission before I stepped in, and to do the work with the expertise from the IFs, the NOCs, and the very valuable input from the athletes. It's shaped the project from the COCOM meetings to the working group. It's been a true honor to chair this commission and to witness the dedication each of you have brought to the journey. Also, a huge thank you to the wonderful IOC teams, the Games Department, with you, Christoph, in front, sharing and supporting me endlessly since I took over as Commission Chair. To all of you who have been on the ground for weeks and months, your dedication and contributions are truly impressive, and we owe you our sincere thanks and gratitude. To you, the organizing committee, to Giovanni and Andrea, to the local authorities across all regions, to the volunteers, and to everyone who contributed from the mountains to the city, thank you. Your work has shaped more than an event. It's shaped a story of pride, competence, and commitment. It's been a true privilege to stand alongside you. I look forward to this final day of competition and to share the emotion of the closing ceremony in the arena of Verona with you all tonight. There is something truly special about closing the Games in a place with so much soul, where every stone seems to carry a story. It feels like the perfect setting to bring this journey to a close together. Grazie mille.
Thank you, Kristen, and yeah, I couldn't say it any better, but really Giovanni, Andrea, and the team, and to Christoph and all of our team at the IOC, every single one of our directors and the teams, and all of our partners that have made these games what they are today. It couldn't have happened without incredible teamwork and support of each other and collaboration, and we've had that every single step of the way, and we're so proud of what you've all done, and I hope you are so proud of everything that you have done. So congratulations to all of you. Do we have any questions or comments from any members? They're just checking online. I don't think so. Nope. Okay. I think just hold on. Well, let's get a microphone because we've got a few honorary members and members. It was Yale, so in the middle of the room here.
Just to acknowledge the hard work and thank you for everything you've done. I think also as an NOC, we couldn't have better games, care, volunteers, leadership. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Kristen, you mentioned, but the journey started originally with Sari and honorary president. So these games are all of our success, and thank you for the support in the steps that you all took, and sorry that you took. It's much appreciated from all of us, and it's been a great game. And we would like the next point is to share some of those fantastic figures and numbers with you. I'm going to ask the team to pull up some initial figures that we've had, a little bit small, but hopefully you can see. But really, Italy has won the Global Olympic Digital Stage. We have seen from the torch relay, the numbers were just fantastic. The way in which it brought all of Italy together. The global reach on digital platforms. We've had 36,000 posts on social media, only on Olympic platforms, 10+ billion engagements on our Olympic social handles. with a strong focus on youth, 16 billion additional engagements on other Olympic stakeholders, social media, 47 billion engagements with fans across the world, and 110 plus million users on Olympic digital platforms, which is a first in these games and a first with the Olympic AI assistant, which brings into a new era. So thank you, Ilario and the team. And I do have to thank Ilario and the team and the Technical Operations Center and Deloitte, our partner, first time delivery of the games. And it's been an incredible games that none of you hopefully have heard about all of that information, which means they've done a good job and all the systems have worked, because we've not just protecting ourselves in the field of play, but we've also helped numerous NOCs that were hacked during the games, and our team, along with Deloitte, have stopped that and have helped them, and thank you for all of that. We've also seen a series of firsts, so 20 plus first-time initiatives designed and showcased in Italy in fresh ideas and shareable ways. 4,000 Olympic pasta boxes been shared, and everyone's loved that, including all the athletes in the villages. But also something that I think has been very significant in these games, where Italy's culture and love of not just sport, but fashion and culture, bringing that together with the Olympic world. We've seen from the 26 young designers, and some of you got to see my very cool jacket that I got to wear is from one of them. So that blend of everything Italy and everything Italy represents is really why I think we've seen such high engagement, because it's truly been the Italian spirit blended with the Olympic values. And that's a uniqueness that I think so many people just want to be a part of. So again, congratulations to everybody on that. If we move on to our second slide, we've also had record-breaking audiences around the world. And Giannis, to you and your team, OBS, every single broadcaster that I've met have sung your praises and the team's praises, the level of effort, the level of innovation that has gone into delivering these games. We all have to be extremely proud. 2 out of 3 Italians have watched the coverage. In France, 50 plus million viewers have been watching, which is the highest ever reached since Torino, 2006. In the US, we've had an average of 24.1 million people watching, which is 93% up from Beijing 2022. In Japan, we've reached more than 92 million viewers, equivalent of 80% of the potential audiences. Streaming and NBC Universal has recorded 11.9 billion minutes of streaming reached. Let's just say they're very, very happy. Warner Brothers reports triple-digit percentage growth in hours viewed compared to Beijing, which is making them the most successful Winter Games ever on streaming platforms. And 6,500 hours of world-class coverage with next-generation tools such as the AI-powered production, immersive graphics, and extensive drone operations that OBS has created has gone around the world. We know as well, I spent some time with our Canadian broadcasters. You had all 40 million Canadians watching the ice hockey games and the games. And which naturally you would expect. More to come tonight. But I think what they were sharing with us is that in past games, Canada has also potentially done better, but they had more viewership and they never lost the viewership. And that was to them showing the importance of the Olympic platform and the unity that this and our platform brings. That is like no other platform. And every single broadcaster, every single media rights holder has shared the same thing with me. Across Europe, we have seen incredible numbers. I mean, again, super successful, and it just really shows that I think the world is in need of this right now, in need of that unifying message that sport can only deliver. And every single one of the broadcasters and media rights holders has done that. Again, because of our great teams, but also because of the success of Milano Cortina and showcasing the best of Italy in a way that is only Italian. and that has allowed for the uniqueness of these games to be widespread. So again, I can only congratulate everybody and all of the team for all of the hard work, and with OBS and OCS teams being based here in Milan since last year, November. Thank you for skipping Christmas and New Year's, and to our team in Lausanne working, Lana and Emre and the financial team to all support, Anne-Sophie to your team, again, Christoph Duby to your team. I know I don't want to forget anyone, but really it's been wonderful. And Andrea, your team has been incredible, as Giovanni said. We've had some ups and downs, but the fact that we've all stuck together, and I hope that we've given you as much support as we could. We will obviously continue to do that, but you've made us extremely proud, and you've made all of us look really good. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Please relay those messages down to the team and to my team. Thank you very, very much for that. Any questions or comments? Anything? We can also share all those figures and numbers, and we'll have a larger debrief on all of those figures that we will share in the next session with everybody. With that, sorry? Johan? Oh, thank you. Hi, Damaris.
Hello. Good morning to everyone. Well, you probably know I come from a very warm country, and this is my first Olympic Winter Games, and I have to say thank you to all the Italian hosts for such a great delivery of the games, also to all the team from the IOC. I know the work has been very hard, but also very rewarding. Just I wanted to take the floor for one thing. One of the things I have learned being here, I fell in love with many snow and ice sports, I have to say. So I'm quite inspired. I have no snow in Panama, so that will be difficult to pursue that inspiration, but we'll see. But that gave me a lesson. I think, and after all the figures that you mentioned, I think we have such a great potential to also give this enchantment, all that we have experienced here, to countries where we don't have snow and ice. And I think we have a great opportunity to really make much more universal what we have seen from Brazil, from Haiti, and I can probably mention other examples. So all I wanted to say towards French Alps, I think we have a great opportunity to make our games more universal, to also capture a different type of audience, such a great numbers, but sadly we didn't have the games in my country or many other countries around. So I think that we really have a great chance towards capturing that and new audiences. Well done, great job, and thank you very much for everything.
Thank you. Thank you, Damaris, and I agree. I think, again, if we can stop Carnival, the possibilities are endless. With that, we're going to move on to our next point, which is the members and the election of new IOC members. We will pass to the votes on the candidatures as active athletes, with the elections as IOC members, as athletes who were just elected by their peers as members of the IOC Athletes Commission. We had a total of 2,393 athletes who voted, which is 83.4% of athletes who competed here during the games. Really wonderful, and thank you to the IOC Athletes Commission. Trying to see where Emma is. Oh, hi. I'm like, where is she? Emma, to you and the team, all the work, the IOC Athletes Commission during an Olympic Games is full-time, working hours upon hours in all of the venues, all of the villages, and they all rotate villages to talk with athletes, to take the time with athletes. So congratulations to you guys. It was very successful, and it was really wonderful to be able to see the results. The IOC Executive Board would like to propose to this IOC session the appointment of the following athletes in alphabetical order. Ms. Johanna Tilham from Estonia, our biathlete who competed here in the Games. So congratulations, Johanna. and Mr. Yu-Hong Wang from the Republic of Korea, who also was a bobsledder. So congratulations to the two of you, if you could stand up. So both of the candidatures have been examined by the IOC Members Election Commission and the IOC Ethics Commission and are being proposed here to all of you to ensure that we can vote them on as members, as full members of the IOC, as athlete representatives. And I will pass the floor over to our Director General.
Thank you, President. So the members who are in the session will vote as usual via the electronic voting keypads that have already been placed on your chair, and the smart card are now being distributed by the staff. The members attending the meeting online will vote through the online IOC voting platform in conjunction to watching the meeting via the integrated Zoom meeting. For those online, the voting options will automatically appear on the IOC voting platform when the vote is open. Simply select your desired choice and the message "Vote Received" will appear. You are free to change your vote until the vote is declared closed. Should you require any technical support, please contact the telephone number +41 21 621 6001. As a reminder, for all the votes during the session, the President elects not to exercise her right to vote. However, she reserves the right to break a deadlock. So, pursuant to Rule 18.4 of the Olympic Charter, each IOC member in the session room or online has one vote. Abstentions, blank, or spoiled votes are not taken into consideration in the calculation of the required majority. Voting by proxy is not allowed. Both voting systems ensure the full confidentiality and the anonymity of the vote. Votes are conducted by our service provider, Lumi, who is sitting here in the room on my left side. The scrutineers for today are Mr. Dagmavit Behan as chair and Ms. Damaris Young. For the members in the room, have you all received a voting smart card and a box? This seems to be the case, yes? We will then start with the first vote, and the subject of the vote is: do you accept to elect Mrs. Johanna Talliherm, Estonia, as a member of the IOC, active athlete, pursuant to Rule 16 and paragraph 222 of Rule 16 of the bylaw to Rule 16 of the Olympic Charter? Does everyone in the room have a voting box and a smart card? And before opening the vote, I'm checking on my left side. Please, you help me with the online voting because I have no visibility if there is any problem then. So I'm going to open the vote. So did everyone have the opportunity to vote? This seems to be the case, so I'm going to close the vote. The vote is now closed. I can go to the second vote. Okay, so the second vote is, do you accept to elect Mr. Young Wang, Republic of Korea, as a member of the IOC, as an active athlete? In accordance with our Rule 18 of the Olympic Charter, Mr. Jae-Yul Kim, who is not going to participate in the vote, we're taking smart card. Does everyone have a smart card in the voting box? This seems to be the case. I'm going to open the vote. Vote is now open. So did everyone have the opportunity to vote? Seems to be the case. I'm going to close the vote. The vote is now closed. President, now the floor is yours for the announcement of the results of the vote.
Thank you, everybody. For Ms. Johanna, we have a total possible votes 83, abstentions 4, valid votes 79, majority needed 40, yes 77, no 2. Congratulations. For Mr. Yong Jong, we had total possible votes 82, abstentions 3, valid votes 79, majority 40, yes 77, no 2. Congratulations. Congratulations and welcome to you both. We would now move on to the next vote. Dear colleagues, as you know, Emma Tero is finished her term as chair of the Athletes Commission, and Mr. Pau Gasol has stepped up into the role, so he has been elected by the IOC Athletes Commission to fulfill this, and that was done on the 20th of February. Congratulations, Pau. So pursuant to the Olympic Charter and the wish to have the IOC Executive Board consistent with the representation of the different stakeholders, and tradition that the newly elected chair of the IOC Athletes Commission to be a member of the IOC Executive Board, we shall now vote on the election of Mr. Pau Gasol. And I pass the floor over to our Director General.
Thank you, President. The subject matter of the vote is, do you accept that Mr. Pau Gasol be elected as a member of the IOC Executive Board? In accordance with our Rule 18, Mr. Juan Antonio Samaras will not be taking part in this round of voting. No, I know, but they have to decommission the card. So I'm making it a bit more suspense for Paul. So okay, now, does everyone have a smart card and voting box? It seems to be the case. You're very attentive. I'm going to open the vote. The vote is now open. Did everyone have the opportunity to vote? Seems to be the case. I'm going to close the vote. The vote is now closed.
Thank you, everyone. Pau, we had a total possible votes of 82, abstentions 2, valid votes 80, majority 41, yes 80, no 0. Congratulations. Yep. Great job. Congratulations. We will now move to the election of honorary members as the next agenda item. And as of January 1st, 2027, There would be IOC members who have rendered exceptional services to the IOC for at least 10 years in accordance with Rule 16.4.2 of the Olympic Charter. We would like to put forward Mr. Shea Ali, Pakistan, who will be finishing his term at the end of 2026 and is proposed now to the IOC session by the IOC Executive Board, given his exceptional services, that he would become an IOC honorary member as of 1st of January 2027. You all know Mr. Ali as a member of various IOC commissions and board member of the International Olympic Truce Foundation. So I would therefore ask that we proceed by a vote of show of hands, and would like to put that forward to our session here today, please. Any abstentions? Any noes? I believe we have a full majority, so thank you very much and congratulations, Mr. Ali. Our second proposal is for Mr. Mitchell. We all know Mr. Mitchell well. He would too be ending his term at the end of 2026, and we would like to put Mr. Mitchell forward to become an IOC honorary member as of 1st of January 2027, as a member of the Executive Board from 2017 to 2025, as chair of the Olympic Solidarity Commission 2018 to 2026, and he's also the acting president and president of ANOC from 2018 to 2026. I would therefore ask the session to elect Mr. Robin Mitchell, Dr. Robin Mitchell, a dear friend and colleague, as an honorary member starting 2027, January 1st. I would like to ask for the session to a show of hands. Any abstentions? Any noes? Congratulations and thank you, Dr. Mitchell. We would now like to move across to miscellaneous. Is that correct? I'm looking at my team. Yes, right. We have awards and recognitions. We have the oath taking by our new members, and we have our speech from our Dorian. So we will start, dear colleagues and friends. Athletes are at the heart of the Olympic movement and why we do what we do, and we want to recognize the outgoing members of the IOC Athletes Commission. So if I could ask Emma, Astrid, I believe, is online, and Astrid is online, I think. We have Astrid online. We have Emma, we have Hong, and we have Abhinav all here. If they could join me on stage, please. So we would like to thank these three incredible athletes for joining the team. And I'm gone off script a little bit, so sorry about that. But it was supposed to be one by one, but athletes like to do things as a team. And so I thought it would be appropriate to have all of them here, up here, and we have Astrid online to just really, hi Astrid, and hello to all the members. Mr. Ali, congratulations. You had a full show of hands here. But really, from the bottom of my heart, I got to work with every single one of you. I'm so very proud of you and everything that you've done, everything that you've stood for. You have always brought every single value that we stand by to the table every single time, and you've done that with knowing you have the full support of the athlete community. We cannot be prouder of every single one of you. We want to thank you for giving of your time and your service. I know that the Athlete Commission is one of the hardest working commissions there is, and it does not go unnoticed, the commitment and the level of commitment, the level of service, the level of sacrifice that you have all given, time away from family and friends. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot say that enough. We only wish the very best in your future endeavors. I know that I will personally be finding ways to keep you very, very busy and very close to the Olympic movement. But we just wanted to say thank you very much. And we have a small little gift of appreciation, but I also have some personalized gifts that I will be sharing and sending to every single one of you after the games. But just wanted to say thank you very much. And we love you guys, and we're so very proud of you. And Astrid, I'm giving you a big virtual hug. Whoop, a little something. Multitasking, not always my best effort. Thank you.
I'll be quick. I know I had a chance to speak in the beginning of the session, but just want to thank every single one of you for the support that we've been getting as Athletes Commission, that I've been getting personally as well, to the EB. And here, it has been incredible games, so congratulations and thank you for our hosts and for our organizers.
Wow. Thank you, everyone. So I have wonderful 8 years to be with you. I run here. So I came here as one of the youngest IOC member since 8 years ago, and I learned everything here, also including my English. I couldn't speak any English sentence since the beginning, but you know, I met amazing person in IOC as a commission, also IOC family. Thank you so much. I will continue to contribute everything to the Olympic movement. I will never left. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you, everybody. For me, it's been a very, very meaningful 8 years, and I move on with a lot of pride with what the Commission has been able to achieve in the last 8 years, but also move on with a lot of optimism on what the new members will continue to do and continue to achieve. And already told them that I'll be watching closely, and if they slack, I'm going to message them. So thank you all again.
So, can you hear me? Yes. Yeah, okay. Just thank you for the opportunity. It's been a great experience. I've learned so much. Feel that I've learned more than I've contributed, but that's the beauty of the family, and I'll keep working from my point towards the movement, and looking forward to just follow the ongoing journey. So all the best to all of you taking the Athletes Commission further, and thank you to Emma for chairing this commission at the best possible way.
Thank you, Astrid. I think it speaks volumes to see the passion and the commitment that our athletes have. And it makes me very proud. I feel like all my little children are growing up. It feels amazing. And hopefully my kids will grow up to be incredible athletes and representatives just like all of you. So thank you for being incredible role models to them. We also have 2 members of our executive board that have served in incredible ways. Ivo is online. Nenad is here with us. And we just wanted to say a very big thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. the script, but I was on script. I remembered. But we really wanted to just say a very big thank you to you both for representing summer and winter federations in the best way possible. Again, always bringing the voices of the federations, which are a huge part of our family, to the executive board in the most authentic way. So thank you very much for that. Nenad, we have a small gift for you, and if you'd like to come and say a few words. Let him say a few words first. Just in case he doesn't say nice things and we keep the gift.
First, a little speech to see if I deserve the little gift. I would like to thank you, dear colleagues, all of you, for electing me, especially the summer sports federations who have decided themselves in a almost suicide action to elect me. But I was really happy to serve the movement with all the colleagues from the executive board, our former president, Mr. Bach, and now Kirsty Coventry, our new president, this to be part of that transition, but also to live extraordinary experiences that we had during my term of 8 years. So it's time for new people. There will be a successor of mine, of course. Anyway, I entered under some strange conditions because the former representative was C.K. Wu, who had a problem in his own federation, and then our ASEAN president was not anymore IOC member. So, anyway, it was a fantastic journey, and I do hope that our executive board and all of you will be even stronger in the future. Thank you very much.
And Ivo, I believe you're online. Again, just wanted to say thank you so much for everything that you've done, and what a way to be finishing your executive board term as the Winter Federation representative here home in Italy, where Italy has done an incredible job and shown the world so many amazing memories that will go on living in generations to come. But thank you also for your authenticity and always bringing the voices of the Winter Federations to the executive board in an incredible way. And so I'd like to thank you for that. And we'll see you a little bit later and tomorrow where we can give you a big hug. But for now, we'll pass the floor over to you to share a few words.
Thank you, Madam President. I'm honored and privileged to be today here to say some word, because for me it was out of any expectative to one day serve the IOC, the sport movement, as a steward of the winter sport and so on. Me and Nenad, I think we did our best just to contribute. It was not always easy because we are particular personality, but me and Nenad, we are good friends, but we are friends of the sport. And we did always with the interest, the common interest. So anyway, but now it's time to give the baton to somebody else. I'm really proud and honored to pass the baton to Jae-Yul Kim. He will be a very good steward for the future of the Winter Games and the IOC. Thank you. I have just to say thank you because I receive much more than you. I give to you. Okay. Thank you again, and see you very soon in Verona.
Thank you, Ivo. Thank you, Ivo. We very much appreciate that. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I would now like to invite Princess Nora of Liechtenstein to proceed with an Olympic order ceremony for us. Thank you.
The Olympic Order is the highest distinction awarded by the International Olympic Committee to individuals who have upheld the Olympic values by providing outstanding services to the development and support of the Olympic movement.
Thank you. Dear Olympic friends, it is a real joy. You can stay. Teamwork. It's a real joy to be here today and to honor a friend of ours, Ole Dahlen, a steady and thoughtful leader, a man whose quiet determination and calm efficiency have guided biathlon through some of its most challenging times. When Ole became president of the IBU in 2018, the sport needed someone who could restore trust, safeguard its values, and put athletes at the center. With patience and clarity, he transformed the culture of the sport. A firm believer in good governance and clean sport, he made these guiding principles of his leadership. They shaped every step he took, from the launch of the Target 26 strategy to the creation of the Biathlon Integrity Unit, or his work representing the Winter Olympic Federations at the World Anti-Doping Agency. Together, these and many other efforts built a stronger, more resilient IBU, one that nurtures athletes, empowers federations, and celebrates the passion of biathlon around the world. Watching the biathlon competitions at Antisilva during Milano Cortina 2026 was an absolute thrill. So thank you for that. The iconic landscape, the intensity of the competition, the joy of the athletes, and the pride of the local community, it all reminded me why this sport is so special. Ole, I can't imagine a more perfect way to mark the end of your time as IBU president than seeing biathlon shine so brilliantly on the Olympic stage. And you can be so proud of everything that you have achieved and done for your sport. So, dear Ole, you have given so much of your life to sport. Your dedication, your calm guidance, and your care for athletes have made a lasting difference. Now, I hope you can take some time to enjoy the things you love most, skiing, biathlon, and precious moments with your family. You're more than earned it, and please know you will always be warmly welcomed in our Olympic family. Mr. Ole Dahlen, in recognition of your outstanding merit, I'm going to start that one over and ask you to come here. I think that's going to be nicer for this part of the... So, Mr. Ole Dahlen, in recognition of your outstanding merit in the cause of world sport and your faithfulness to the Olympic ideal as illustrated by Pierre de Coubertin, renovator of our Olympic Games, I award you the Olympic Order.
Dear IOC President, dear members of the IOC, dear friends, I'm humbled to receive this great honor, the Olympic Order. It's an honor I accept on behalf of everyone in the biathlon family, whose dedication has made what we have achieved possible. I'm deeply grateful to my colleagues on the IBU Executive Board, the national federations, our partners, and our IBU staff for their support and invaluable contributions. Working together, and with the support of the IOC and independent experts, we have taken the IBU and biathlon into a new era. An era underpinned by integrity, innovation, and sustainability. We have built the foundation on which our sport can continue to grow and our athletes can thrive for years to come. Here at the Games, the thrilling performance of the athletes and the incredible atmosphere showcase the magic of biathlon. More than 200,000 fans filled our Olympic venue. Millions more tuned in around the world. For some, it was the first time they have experienced biathlon, and they were surprised by all it had to offer. But this is what biathlon delivers every week in our season. It's what inspires us all to reach even higher. And it's what makes us so proud to serve this sport, biathlon. Thank you.
Thank you for that, and we will now pass the floor back to Her Serene Highness Princess Nora of Liechtenstein, the delegate of protocol for IOC members, for the oath-taking.
Dear IOC members, ladies and gentlemen, please raise for the Olympic anthem. Please remain standing through the oath-taking ceremony. Miss Johanna Talham, I invite you to come up to the lectern and take the oath.
Honored to be chosen as a member of International Olympic Committee, I fully accept all the responsibilities that this office brings. I promise to serve the Olympic movement to the best of my ability. I will respect the Olympic Charter and accept the decisions of the IOC. I will always act independently of commercial and political interests, as well as of any racial or religious consideration. I will fully comply with the IOC Code of Ethics. I promise to fight against all forms of discrimination and dedicate myself in all circumstances to promote the interest of International Olympic Committee and Olympic movement.
I now ask Mr. Yoon Jong-won to come to the lectern and take the oath.
Honored to be chosen as a member of the International Olympic Committee, I fully accept all the responsibilities that this office brings. I promise to serve the Olympic movement to the best of my ability. I will respect the Olympic Charter and accept the decisions of the IOC. I will always act independently of commercial and political interests, as well as of any racial or religious considerations. I will fully comply with the IOC Code of Ethics. I promise to fight against all forms of discrimination and dedicate myself in all circumstances to promote the interests of the International Olympic Committee and Olympic movement.
Thank you all. It is now my honor to invite our Dorian to give her traditional closing speech.
Thank you, Madam President. We are on the last day of our session and of the fabulous Milano Cortina Olympic Games. In general, I would say that we have made quite some progress on our way to become fit for the future. Thank you, Madam President, for opening this path. We live in a world that seems to become every day more insecure and confusing. But looking at history, when has the world been ever a very secure place? So I think we just have to go on working for peace and for a betterment of the world. And the Olympic Games continue to be a unique platform for bringing people together and work for peace. The Olympic movement is showing that it can adapt, evolve, and stay relevant. And that will remain essential in the years to come. Regarding our session, I want to thank all of you who have delivered really interesting and good reports. And I just put up a few highlights. The audit and finance report stated that the organization is generally in good shape. But at the same time, we do face challenges. We have to look for diversification and new financial resources. Technology is changing rapidly, from artificial intelligence to the way audiences consume sport, cybersecurity, shifting viewing habits, and the expectations of the younger generations require us to keep improving. Financial responsibility and good governance must remain at the core of what we do. We owe it to our youth. Another point is the fight against doping. It also continues to demand our full attention. As new methods emerge, we must stay ahead. In investing in science, cooperation, and education to protect clean athletes and ensure fair competition. It's not an easy task, but it's a necessary one. I lived a little anecdote to illustrate the importance of our fight. I was just the other day at the Austrian House in Cortina when two middle-aged biathlon athletes were honored. They had finally received the medals that they would have won in Sochi and Vancouver. They told me that it was a marvelous and moving moment for them to be given the medals in the fantastic biathlon stadium in Anterselva during the Games, surrounded by fellow athletes. And I think on this path we have to follow, and it was a very good move to do that instead of sending them by mail, the medals. But most importantly, athletes remain at the center of our work. Through the Athletes Commission, their voice is heard and reflected in our decisions. Under Emma Terho's leadership, the Commission has done an impressive job. It's on the athlete's life and well-being that the IOC has to put its focus. We are here to serve them. Thank you. We are here to serve them. Our role is not only to organize successful games and get them to win medals and have a moment of glory, but also to help organize, support, to help them in every way at the crucial moment of their young lives to shape their careers and their lives beyond sport. And before closing, I would like to thank everyone who contributed to the success of the session and the Games. The opening was fantastic at the Scala, thank you. The IOC administration is doing such an incredible work, and without them we wouldn't have all this smooth running. Thank you. And again, it's been said a few times today, the Milano Organizing Committee, with all the volunteers, the partners, and the teams involved. Under the great leadership of our dear colleague and friend Giovanni Malago and all the team there, you and your team really delivered, and the circumstances weren't easy. But the results speak for themselves. The venues provided excellent conditions for the competitions, and the athletes could give their very best. The opening ceremony was absolutely memorable, and so I'm sure will be the closing. Now we say goodbye to Milano and look ahead to Dakar, where I hope to see you again. And I look forward very much to continue this journey together. Thank you. Grazie mille, Italia.
Thank you so much. And I believe we share in all of those sentiments that you just shared with us. I very much appreciate that. I believe we have our Director General to give us the dates of the next meeting.
Yes, this will be the 24th and the 25th June, the extraordinary session in Lausanne, and the arrival for that will be the 23rd for the Olympic Day, Madam President. Back to you.
Thank you. Dear colleagues, this evening we have our closing ceremony. We have a small hockey game just before that, but we have our closing ceremony, and there are so many people that we have given recognition to and thanked, and again, starting with the organizing committee and Giovanni and your team. So many amazing things, so many amazing memories. Thank you very much. To the members of our coordination commission and to the chair, thank you very much for your commitment to this, to our Olympic Games executive director and all of our directors and teams. Thank you very much. The winter federations couldn't have made this possible without you. To the NOCs for bringing their best athletes and putting their athletes at the heart of everything they do. as we heard earlier, by our media rights holders and broadcasters. Incredible experience, and they're helping to spread our movement and our values around the world. To our tops who have been standing by our side and delivering a number of different things, thank you for that. And of course, as we just heard, to the staff and to the team, to Christoph and the team, really incredible. We have a number of our team from Lausanne here that are working long hours, hard days, and we just appreciate you. All of the volunteers that have been working alongside, always the biggest of smiles, warm welcomes, so quick to find solutions, so quick to help every one of our members in venues. It's just really much appreciated. It's been extraordinary. And we also have to thank our honorary and honor members, especially those from Italy, Francesco, Franco, Mario, Manuela, and Federica as well. But thank you for everything that you've given to these games, and you have to be so proud. I know you are, but really they are an incredible games and an incredible experience for me as my first in this role. So thank you to everybody. A little quick note, tonight will get a little bit cold, so dress code, warm. We're expecting it to get down to about 5 degrees. It's in an open, it's on stones, so maybe bring something even to sit on, but it will get cold. So don't worry about fashion, even though we're in the fashion capital. Just make sure you're nice and warm and bundled up with that. And so thank you again to all of you for your commitment to the movement, for making these games unforgettable. And I now declare the 145th IOC session closed. Thank you. Thank you, Richard. Yes. Thank you for everything.